They're fun.
They're fun?
Yes.
Okay. What's the worst thing about having siblings?
They're annoying.
Are they annoying?
Yes.
Or are you the annoying one?
What? No.
Okay, tell me about Christmas Day, Janae.
We had a nice time. We ate dinner. And my uncle bought me a finger link.
What in the world is a finger link?
It's a monkey that hangs on your finger, and when you rub it, it falls asleep, and when you clap, it sings and it can talk to you.
Oh, wow. A finger link.
Yes.
We didn't have toys like that back in my day.
I know.
And Dajyhna, is there something else you want to tell us before we get to your story?
I just want to say hi to my mom.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
What's the name of your story?
Stephanie's Ponytail.
Can you show it to us? Okay, and why did you choose Stephanie's Ponytail?
Because I think we relate to each other.
Oh, pretty good. All right. Well, go ahead.
Stephanie's Ponytail. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your heads." The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No. That's that then." "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out right above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out just above their ears. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out of the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the top of their head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out of their top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out of the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out of the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out of the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front and hanging down in front of my nose." "But nobody would know if you're coming or going," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys, even the teacher, had ponytails coming out of the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desk, and they bumped into others. They bumped into the walls, and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie yelled, "You're a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to shave my head." The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She shaved her head. She was bald. The next to come were the boys. They shaved their heads, and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They shaved their heads, and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice ponytail coming right out the back. The end.
Wow, nice reading. Now, you chose that book because you said
It related to me
how so?
because sometimes I be mean like Stephanie did, and sometimes I just, I don't know. Sometimes I just be mean.
Okay.
And the lesson I learned was be yourself.
Be yourself. Yeah. Was Stephanie a leader or follower?
A leader.
Why?